Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for round 2, and it's pretty great. I like the combination of Dimir Signet and research. Kind of feels like playing cube almost. I mean, I would not mind curving Dimir Signet into research in cube, so if we can do that in a regular set, definitely don't mind it. Diamond Mall 2-6 and led with a swamp. Alright. Alright. What up next? Flow of ideas. Not looking too strong right now, but eventually we'll get some more islands, I assume. I hope. I pray. Black-green. Golgari. Looks like. Golgari Thug. Sure. We don't really need to research quite yet. The mulligan on the play. So I think I like just playing Sprite here. Next turn we can go Signet plus Infiltrator if we want. I like playing quite defensively when you haven't it's just mulliganed on the play and you're 2 cards ahead. You have compulsive research in hand. We have no real reason to if this game goes long enough, we probably beat any black-green deck. Ooh. Alright. Alright, buddy. Well, we can trade. You will get a 1-1, but I will draw cards, so no problem. And this we might have wanted to transmute, but there's nothing great to search for anyway now. And having a 1-3 actually is pretty good in the face of a 1-1 token producing card, right? This game is just looking to be very, very, very good for us. And killing Banshee, definitely a nice one. Thug again. So that's another thug, right? Oh no, it put itself on the library. Alright, sure. Sure, buddy. I think I'm really happy to make them discard 2 here. Hopefully I did not misclick. Would not really want to make them draw 2. Maybe I'm gonna enable some dredging, but I don't really care. Like if they dredge, it's kinda damn. Ooh, killing! We got a killing Banshee. That's insanely good, and a random 4-drop, I guess. So they have a card in hand that's better than Banshee, or at least more castable, if anything. Interesting that they choose to keep that. Seems great. They can attack, and then kill my Infiltrator. Would have been pretty good, right? Entrancer. Interesting. Yeah, I guess we play that over research for now. It's kind of our win condition actually, so I don't really mind having the engine go on and start. And they still have 2 cards in hand. And no attack, alright. I guess we'll play Snapping Drake. I mean, we'll be mealing and killing them in the air at the same time, kind of, but I don't think we attack with Infiltrator. They could kill the Entrancer. I guess we could, but I think we're most likely gonna kill them by mealing anyway. And I don't really see how they come back from that position. They would need pretty insane Bomber Air, but we can draw a lot. We do have a Bomber Air of our own. Maybe just drawing and trying to hit land drop for static. It was the best option last couple turns. Interesting. Just gonna block with that. It's the most expendable creature on the board. Like I don't really care about it. So if they have a Trick or something, whatever. I don't especially want to lose the Drake or the Entrancer though. Yep. Feel free to germinate. And I guess I can actually get back their Killing Banshee now. I don't think this is a... No, they are not gonna get it back because we are gonna meal them anyway, so... I'm not sure what this does for them. Maybe they did not see the meal coming. But this is gonna go right back to the graveyard. Yevon's really not doing much yet. Alright. Milieu. We drew land. I think we're still probably gonna want to keep it, but let's research first. If anything, we'd rather play an island because of flow of ideas, so yeah, we can easily actually discard that. And then play an aqueduct and bounce a swamp back to our hand, I assume. Attack with, I guess this is a 5 turn clock, so it's slightly better, and it looks like they don't have the reinforce for Entrancer anyway, and even if they do, we take 2, we're at 20, so it's like, you know, I can live with that for sure. But they are losing on card advantage, they are losing on mana on board, they are losing on meal, and they are losing... I mean, they are not losing on meal yet, I guess, but they are pretty much losing on all fronts. They are playing white too, so Golgari, Celestia, I guess. I feel like this deck is gonna have a great matchup against any mid-range deck anyway. The deck I'm really worried about is a fast, aggressive Boros deck. This we might have trouble dealing with. Otherwise, you know, don't really care about the match. And Dredge, when you're trying to mill them, is not exactly what they want to do. Where they want to be, I guess. Not where they want to do. Alright, let's drop Daddy Zadek, whatever the name is. We cannot mill for this turn, but this probably kills them if they don't have Rainfall. And if they had Rainfall, I think it would have gotten used a little bit of time ago. Quite a bit of time ago. They could go Thief Land and Brain Spoil, I guess, but... The Lord of Secrets is probably gonna go for a 2-shot move. Mill 5, mill 10, plus the draw step and then transfer should be good. That's looking super green for the opponent. Pretty much as green as it can get. Not an expert on Ravnica again, I've said that a lot today, but to my knowledge, there's not much I cannot think of a card that really puts them back in this game, really. But again, not the most knowledgeable about this set. But I'm pretty happy if we can see more of their deck. Okay, some random creatures, I guess. I don't really need to show anything else. We don't really need to flow off idea. We don't really need to do anything. Pretty sure I played a swamp a couple turns ago where I should have just played... Did they? Oh yeah, I guess actually it makes sense. It blocks that deck, but it's not gonna work out very well because they milled... It's just gonna kill them actually. Obviously they don't know I have a reroll in hand, but I like that move. I mean, it's gonna make things simpler for me. I mean, technically I should actually mill them first and try to see more cards, because now they can concede and I don't get to see everything else. So, yeah. I should have milled first, try to see 2 more cards. It's honestly not a big deal, but... that card is not very good. I guess it's pretty cool with the termination, kind of. So looks like some just random mid-range Golgari. They are not even really playing Celestia, they just have that because it's green cards. Celestia can be a little bit threatening with a bunch of token if you don't have Reinvolve, but their deck just seems like pure Golgari mid-range, which I think we are very good against. Not feeling too frightened. I don't think we change anything. I guess Sewer Drag is kinda nice. Again, they are playing black, so gonna be a slight upgrade over the Tidewater, I guess, minion. And it's good. Could do some more lands, but even if we don't draw any freaking land, we can still go play the Banshee most likely a little bit later on. And if we can just curve out with land, we might just get a turn 5 Thadak, which seems insane. I don't mind a card draw spell. I do not mind that, indeed. Alright, nothing. Land, good. So next turn we can go Searchlight plus play the Infiltrator. Though, I mean, I should have taken a screenshot of Night deck. We could Transmute Infiltrator. I don't think we have anything great that costs 2 though. So maybe we just play it anyway. Could also just Banshee that thing away. Yeah, let's do that. It uses the mana. I guess Stingray Nib is not a threat though. I don't know. If they won't dredge it, I'm really happy though. Maybe killing it was dumb, as we don't care about it and we don't have a ton of removal. They have their own Banshee, so we are kind of getting punished for this play, actually, right now. But I kind of like the fact that it was using the mana well, and that now we can go Searchlight plus one of the 2 guard draw spell. Probably just Research because we can make them discard with that. Oh boy. Okay, well this can go. And the peel is not looking very good right now. Maybe that was the reason to consult the Necrosage. I would assume... I kinda assume we would hit a land though. My bad. My bad. Killing the Imp will end up being really bad, because now when we play Thadak they get it back and we don't really have any removal for it anymore. We'll let them use the Banshee. That was kind of a stupid play. Try to use my mana efficiently, but I should have just have one. I should have just have one for some, something else. Just wasn't really good. Okay, we could dismiss. I kind of want to draw 2, try to hit land, and if we do, play Entrancer, and then we can dismiss plus Entrancer, get rid of that thing forever, pretty much. I like that play. Yeah. Draw. Let's draw. And if we miss, it's pretty bad, but we still have quite a bit of time, so I'm not too worried. Yeah. Man, that card is so annoying to play with online. Alright. Let's do that. We'll take, I guess, 4 or 6 maybe. Don't really want to block the Howler right now. We'll just trade it for Dismisser on the following turn. Oh, they are playing a little bit of white, I guess. Interesting. They should probably pay here. They are the aggro player in this matchup. Ooh, and a 6-drop. Oh boy. Primordial Sage. That's a very strong one. So this is the card we'll have to dismiss and mill, I guess. Boy, that's good. Pretty neat combo though. Dismisser plus Entrancer. It's nice. Next one we can block here most likely. This game might not go super well for us. I think if we end up losing, it's probably because of the Banshee play early, which was really bad. Now if they have a reroll, we go down to 6. And yeah, it's not looking that good actually somehow. But again, it's kind of my bad. I had no real reason to sting with him. To Banshee their sting with him. We knew they had a Banshee in their deck, so we kind of played right into it. It was mostly, yeah, it was not really good. Not the best move. And they did have a reroll here, so we will go down to 6. Oh boy. Might end up losing. It was kind of a poor play. seemed fine though, it was using the mana well and all, but just not really the right move. So we need a blocker now. Probably want to Flight of Fancy that thing. I guess if we Flight of Fancy, sorry, we'll have, well, we can probably draw land, right? Don't really expect to re-evolve right here, by the way. Don't think there's a lot they can do for one black, green, green, green anyway. Would be a little bit more worried if they had double black. Again, not an expert on the trick and spell they can have in Ravnica. I think this is fairly safe though, given what happened in the last couple turns. Alright, can we draw? If you have something to just use it, and if you don't, just F6 so we don't waste time. That'd be good. Okay, we missed, I guess. I'll just play Informant then and Aqueduct. And we'll probably end up trading the Entrancer for the Carrion Howler. Yeah, this is looking somewhat bad, but I think I played pretty badly into things they had. Like, killing that Imp was just very bad. Pretty darn stupid move. That being said, next turn we'll have what? 9 mana. Feast of Ironwood. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, they don't need a lot more to just win the game. Like a revolt on the Entrancer and we are pretty much dead. No attack here. Interesting. I did not expect that. Seems like they want to make the trade here. Okay, what to do? So we have access to 9 mana. I guess we can go Entrancer number 2, Snapping Drake, and leave mana for that. I think this is the best we can do. Seems like a best way to use our mana. We'll play Thadak a little bit later. Though if we play it now, we kind of force them to find a blocker rather soon. But I think with the board they have, we need to add to the board more than anything else. Next turn we'll have 10 mana, I guess. So we can go Thadak plus Informant Entrancers. At least one of the Entrancer. Or we can go Drake plus Regenerate plus 2 Entrancer plus the Lurking Informant. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. What on earth? Overwhelm. Are we dead? I don't think we are. No, I guess the Howler is gonna kill us. The Howler is gonna kill us. Okay, that's lethal. Unless they somehow misplay and forget they can use that a lot. I'm not gonna make some fancy block, we are dead no matter what, but I mean, is there a way we can actually win? This can become a 4, 8, 13 Trampler. Yeah, if they know about the ability, we are dead, so okay, GG. Well, I think this game was poorly played by me. I think we had a good shot by playing differently. We took a lot of damage from that early on because we played our own. I think there was a better way to play this and to probably win, so can't blame no one but myself. Really played that poorly, I think. We did not really make any, technical misplay. Like we did not play, you know, make a big mistake, play something bad. It's just the sequencing that was bad overall. I think we could have played that a little bit more cleanly and be in a much better shape easily. And we had, you know, we had a good draw. We had Ram spell, card draw spell, our Bomb Rare, a little bit of removal. We just needed to sequence things correctly and should have been fine. Killing that Stinkweed Imp really was not good. And yeah, that was just bad. I mean, not much else to say. And it's not really a misplay that you make and you realize, oh shit, should not have played that, it's bad, they have this, it's not gonna work, or, you know, something along these lines. It's just, you know, just not playing right thing at the right time, basically. Alright. Oh boy. I guess we'll discard 2 cards, which is a little bit clunky. Probably the Spotlight and the Flow of Ideas are looking like the worst option right here. Kinda clunky, but discarding the Swamp seems real bad. Alright, these I'm happy to kill with Banshee actually. Because it's a threat, it's annoying, it's a good target, and if they have their own Banshee again, we have some stuff to block it anyway. This time it's right to play the Banshee here, but I think last game it was wrong to use it on their Stinkweed Imp. Hopefully they don't have their own Banshee again, but you know, if they do, I mean, they do. I mean, I drew mine every game so far, so I cannot really complain. I love seeing a Gasp here, though, that's for sure. Means they don't have the Banshee, and they have a random 3-1. Sure. Guess we'll play Entrancer. Does block their 3-1 fairly well. Could use some land, but having some fuel and some spell is nice too. It's a bit clunky that I think we drew all of our 5-drop pre-match plus one of our 2-6 drop, so our hand is a little bit kind of clunky here, but next turn we can draw 2 plus Meal Dam. Sewer Drag is a problem. We need to find an answer. We could play our own Sewer Drag. I think we'd rather just play Snapping Drake and Meal Dam if anything. We could make them discard our last 2 cards with Consult the Necrosage. Maybe that was the move. Thing is, we might have to draw to find an answer to their Sewer Drag. Huh. Are we gonna lose to a Sewer Drag? We have a little bit of time before this happens, but still. Another Gasp, okay. Sure. I'm gonna block the Shell. They're probably gonna put a counter on the Drag, but it's fine with me. So it looks like they wanna go all in on Drag, which is gonna 5-shot us, so we need to find something. We have a couple answers though. Imp is fine, I guess. Probably need to draw here and find something. Okay, Brainspool was a great top deck. Unless I can enchant that next turn, we should be good to go. We'll take 5, go down to 11, maybe 6 if they want to bring back their Shell, but I'd be happy with that if they have nothing better to do. I think they'd rather draw. On the other hand, if they draw a card and it happens to be the enchantment, we kinda die. Pretty happy with that move on their side though. Going all in on the drag. Which here kind of makes sense because it looks like I don't have a reroll. And this puts me down to 10 with a 5-5. Oh, they're putting the counter here. Okay, sure. I guess that's going to be slightly better for them at the end of the day. Let's meal. Yeah, let's just brain spoil that thing right now. They can exile something from my graveyard. That's not really a big deal though. Next turn we'll go down to 8. They have nothing left in hand. We have a dismisser. And I don't think they have anything great in their graveyard. I mean, if they keep bringing back the shell to boost their imp, I'm just so happy with that. It's going to make them heal real fast. And we have the perfect answer to that in dismisser anyway. Looks like they just drew, which seems reasonable. Alright. Oh boy. Oh boy. Not looking that good right now though, but that card is strong. Helldozer. Alright. Golgari Guildmage. We drew land, which is great. Don't think we care a lot about Rootkin. Just let me reread it. Tap 2 and tap a creature. They will not have 2 and tap creature next turn, so it's a 3/3 basically, so it's fine. Bounce that thing. I mean, if they want to redraw it, they can dredge it anyway, so we have no reason to make them. I'm happy if they draw that actually. If they want to dredge not to draw it, I'm happy too. Don't really care about what they do, to be honest. Well, they have 2 last gasp, but Helldozer, their deck is actually better than I thought it would be. Did they get back the shell? Okay, that's fine. Sure. Disembowel is a nice removal too. I guess this is a 4/4 now. I guess we'll triple, quadruple, quad block, triple block. They can only, well, I don't really mind them killing. I mean, if they kill and transfer, it's fine. We can live with that. We just have a good hand. If they kill the 2 as a dude, I'm also happy, so I'll take that, sure. And we get rid of a threat. And actually, if they kill the 2 as a dude, I'm happy too. We need Primordial Sage, that's pretty good. Guess we'll live with Sewer Drag as it deals the most damage. Probably gonna meal them anyway, but damn, we've been mealing everybody. Okay, they draw land. It's looking grimmer and grimmer for Mr. Opponent. Even if I could play the Drake, I'd rather meal at this point, but we can't anyway. Unless they draw something really strong right now, they will probably concede. That's fine. They can pretty much regenerate that forever, but it's a 2/2, so like, sure. Sure thing, boss. And even if we end up not meeting them somehow, which seems unlikely, they are just dying from the flyer and unblockable creature. Looks like card advantage paid off because they spend a lot of shambling shell into not doing much at the end of the day. Yes, sir. Yes, my good lord. And this is pretty much the last additional turn for them, as they can get one more attack most likely, and that's gonna be it. Let's transmute, just take a look at the deck. And I can see it. Alright, good, we got there. That was round 2, hope you enjoyed it, and we are on to the final. See you there.